Hi everybody, welcome to Deb's Way, and I'm Deb. You're back here again in my pantry sewing room, but we're not going to sew today. Nope. This weekend is Super Bowl Sunday, so I figured I'll be back here sometime on the weekend doing some sewing, and I'll be working on that for sure. So you'll see that probably this next week sometime, okay? Today we're back here just goofing around. I've got my shelves all straightened around, and filled, and the sewing room pretty much back into shape. So I'm ready to start the sewing project, or to continue the. I'm ready to continue my sewing project and get that done and get on to the next one. For today, though, I was just going to tell you what's kept us busy so much this week, and that has been Ginger. Yep. Ginger has not been feeling well, and not many of you have known that at all, because I didn't say anything until now. But she started feeling bad over the weekend, and I called into the vet's office right away first thing Monday morning trying to get in. Could not be seen on Monday, so I was scheduled on Tuesday morning bright and early, and we went into the vet on that day. Every now and then throughout her whole life, Ginger has had bouts of, well, I didn't know what it was really, just upset tummy is what I call it. Basically, I think that's what it is anyway, but she would have really horrible diarrhea, okay? And would need medication to get it cleared up type of thing. So she went in Tuesday, she got the injection of, what is it called? I have to check my notes. Cerenia. It's Cerenia. Cerenia. It's not. I always called it an antibiotic, but it's not really basically that. Like amoxicillin is an antibiotic. Cerenia deals with upset tummy. It enhances the appetite because she was not eating, had not eaten much of anything since the weekend, several days. So it kind of, in my mind anyway, to describe it, it's an injection that took care of all of her problems. Plus then she was put on a medication to take care of the diarrhea. Okay, so we came home with medication, she had her injection, and the veterinarian gave us a can of food. And I'm going to show you that I bought a couple more cans of this because Ginger inhaled this food. Well, of course, she was so hungry after not having eaten for a few days, but still. This food is low in fat. It's Hill's prescription diet food, and this is for Digestive Care ID, okay? I don't know if you can see that very well. She's never been on this kind of food before, and I switch foods with her every so often because she is such a finicky eater. And we do feed Science Diet food. Right now she's on some cans of Science Diet, plus then I feed her a hard food by Royal Canin. The veterinarian said Royal Canin is a good food for her, but it may be a little bit high in fat right at this point because of her situation. So she is on this for right now, through the weekend for sure. And fortunately enough, she loves it. So she has a few more cans of that. And I think I'm going to be looking for different treats for her. She was, there was a certain brand, Caesar's, that she loved. But I think maybe that's too high in fat and maybe, too high in calories for her at her age. So I'm going to be changing that too, I'm sure. But she's feeling much better today. This is, well, almost a week out because it started last Saturday evening, so here it is Friday. But she's finally feeling much, much better and eating and not having her diarrhea issue. So anyway, Ginger is happy, Ginger is better, we're happy, and we're both feeling much better because she is feeling better. So, it's some people just think, hey, a pet is a pet. No matter if it's a cat, a dog, a bird, or whatever, it's just a pet. It's just a thing. But to other people, such as me and William, Ginger is very special in our household. And when she's not feeling good, we're worried, especially at her age. We're concerned, and we do whatever we can to make her feel better. So that's what we did. That's what we've been busy with practically all week, because William even commented that we've run errands concerning Ginger for several days this week, not just Tuesday. We were over at the vet's office on Monday to get the medication for her, because this is something typical and we can get this medication filled at any time. So we went and got that. Went back to the vet on Tuesday morning to be actually seen and got the vaccination, the injection and the can of food, and tried that. The vet, Ginger also had blood work that day too, just to see what might be going on, if anything else. The vet called us back on Wednesday afternoon and told us that, yeah, the blood work was fine as far as, her different organs were concerned, and other counts and everything, but it did show gastritis. So, okay, that's good. No other major problems. And then today we were back over to the vet's office to get a prescription to be able to go and buy her prescription food, which the vet's office didn't have a supply of today. We went to PetSmart. We got this at PetSmart. They have their own veterinary services within the store, and they have a nice supply of the prescription foods too. So that's where we went. We're on file with them now to get this kind of food whenever we need it. So anyway, enough about Ginger. She's doing much, much better, and we're relieved about that. But that's kind of what controlled our week. Except, let's see, what else did we do? Well, today, okay, when we were out getting things for Ginger, we decided our veterinarian's office is over in another town, Winter Springs. It's real close to where we live. And that's where Napoli's is. So, hey, we were right across the street from Napoli's. We decided we were going to have lunch there. So we did. I went in and had my sandwich that I like, which is like a stuffed sub sandwich, and then William got his pepperoni pizza that he likes. So we were happy. We had our lunch there, and while I was at lunch there, I showed William something that I had received in an email, and it was a video from, I have to look at my notes on this. It was a video from Yummy Recipes, and it was about a different kind of French toast. Now, William loves his French toast, okay? And he likes the way I make it. But this was a little bit different, a more enhanced, I guess I would say, way of making French toast. And I showed him the video of it being made and asked him if he would be interested in having something like that. Okay, he watched the whole video right there in the restaurant waiting for our lunch. And he kind of, was interested in it. And when the video ended, he handed me my phone back and he said, yeah, he'd be interested in trying it. And he goes, that looked different and that looked good. He says, yeah, I'd be interested in trying it. He said, why don't we have that for dinner tonight? Okay. So that's what we're going to have for dinner tonight. And I thought, well, I'll just share the process with you. A little bit, I'm going to be making dinner and you're going to be watching me do that. And we might even get a taste test from William. We'll see how he likes this new version of French toast. He might even ask me to make it this way all the time. Who knows? But if he likes it, okay. We have the ingredients on hand here at home. No problem. All right, we're out here in my kitchen, going to start supper. And what I have is we're going to try this Panera bread. It's a new one. It's a whole grain baker's grains, 12 grains and seeds. I've never seen it before at Publix, but I saw it on display and it looked interesting to me, so I thought we're going to try it. So we're going to use that tonight. In the video that I saw, and the video from Yummy Recipes is only on Facebook. So you can just, do a search under that name on Facebook and find the video for this particular French toast. But they used a white bread. I'm using this grain bread. And what you do then is take a slice of bread and cut around the crust. And I started it because it was a little hard, but you get a whole piece of crust like that, okay? Save this piece. You want it in one piece too, but save it, and you're gonna use this. Now, I started a frying pan going with butter in it, and what we're gonna do is take this crust with a cut up banana, sliced just thin, maybe 1/4 of an inch, and you're gonna take the bananas and the crust rim over to the frying pan. You're going to, well, I'll show you next. Let me take you over there. Okay, let's get this bread going here. It's a little bit of butter. I'm gonna add a little bit more. You don't know, you should be doing this over a medium heat actually. And I'm gonna turn it down just a little. Okay, you put your crust in first. And then I'm going to put the bananas in. Just like this. There. In the meantime, while that is frying up a little bit, you're going to take 2 eggs, and let me get a fork. You're going to beat those eggs. Okay, beat the eggs. To the 2 eggs that are mixed up, you're going to take 1 tablespoon of sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and just a pinch of salt, and add that in and mix it up. Along with 2 tablespoons of milk. And just get that all mixed in together. I'm using a fork, but let me get my whisk out. I don't have a small whisk. Mine is kind of large. Where's my whisk? Here it is. But it'll work. Okay, that mixed up better. Okay. So what you're going to do is take this mixture over to the frying pan, and we're going to put it in the mixture that we've got frying there. Let me take you over there. You're going to take your mixture and, well, I think I'm going to spoon it in instead. Yeah, I was going to pour it, but I think this will be safer. Spoon the mixture in over the bananas and cover them. Just like that. And then remember this piece that you cut out of the bread? You're going to put that back in place. And press it down just like that. Cook it for a couple minutes. 1 minute should do here actually, on this side, because you've already had the toast or the crust in there while you were putting the bananas on. So just a minute should do for this side. Okay, that has gone for a minute. Let me flip it over. Ooh, look at that. I'm surprised. Okay, so it says 2 minutes on this other side. Okay, look at that. I think that looks great. And this is the other side. Okay, that's all nicely toasted. But that's the side he's gonna eat from. So, look at that.
Pretty.
Mm-hmm. He'll want to put his own butter on it. He doesn't necessarily put syrup on it, maple syrup. Sometimes he'll put jam on them, but I think he wants to try this just like that.
Just like it comes. If it needs doctoring, then you doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you should doctor before you know. That looks cool, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is called French toast, right?
Yes.
There's a little extra work doing these. You know that?
Mm-hmm. Just a bit, not much. All right. The taste test. Whoop. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm. Not bad. It's definitely different than regular French toast.
Do you taste the cinnamon in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it call for cinnamon?
1/4 teaspoon. And some sugar.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want another one?
Yeah.
You want to know? Okay. Let me get cooking. But that's it for dinner tonight. Hope you're all having a good one out there. You take care. And we'll be talking again real soon. But for right now, it's going to be bye for this time. Say goodbye, William.
Bye, William.
Oh. I'm ready now. I put my I can't believe it's not butter on. And then I put our sugar-free breakfast syrup on. And I'm ready to do my little taste test. I got a piece here with a banana in it, whatever. It tastes like French toast with a nice warm banana. It's good. I'm gonna go eat now.